We are now once again. So we are now here once again. Automatic watch. Not more than 30, like 30 nga toyo. Okay, hello. Good day. Once again to review another watch. This time it's Frederique Constant. I thought it would be pronounced as Frederique Constant, but when I researched it online, it's Frederique Constant. I hope I pronounce it correctly. So anyway, so this is the watch that we're going to review today. But before we're going to open the box, let's try to find out first what is this brand. So this brand, it says here that it is a Swiss manufacturer of luxury wrist watches, and then this is based in Geneva, and then it was founded in 1988. So it's quite new actually, because some of the luxury watches that we know in the market, like the Rolex, the Patek Philippe, and those other watches that that manufacture luxury wristwatches, somehow they are they are founded in the early 19th century, or way before than 1988. Still quite new in manufacturing wristwatches, but manufacture already luxury wristwatches when this brand is being founded by the founders in 1988. But in 2016, this brand is already acquired by the Citizen Holdings of Tokyo, Japan. Based here on the research that I made, it says here that names like Rolex and Patek Philippe are legendary in the watch world, but there are plenty of classic brands that are slightly more affordable, which will still hold value over time. And one of these is the Frederique Constant. So let's try to open the box. Let's try to see what watch is this. The box actually is kind of large. It's kind of big. And okay, let's open. So this is what's inside. So it has another box here of the watch. Okay, wait, let's put this one aside, and then let's open this one. Okay, so this is the watch. This is the Frederique Constant automatic watch. It needs winding. So let's try to wind the watch, because this is automatic. And then there, as you can see, it's already working. And then do not wind the watch actually more than, I think, based on what I know, it's not more than 30 like 30 nga toyo, because somehow you might break the mechanism inside. Kanang always siya nakaandar. It tells time accurately. And then this is a very dressy watch, and then it is the color, this is blue dial actually, but it's a very dark blue colored dial that it looks like already it looks like a black dial, but that's actually blue, but it's very dark blue. And then the color of the case is what do you call that one, a rose gold. And then the band, okay, so the band is a genuine leather. This is a genuine leather, crocodile leather. And then the size is 20, and then the color is navy. And then let's try to check here. So it says there Frederique Constant, and then it is water resistant 5 atm, so that is 50 meters underwater. And then it says Swiss made, and as you can see also on the dial, so Swiss made is also printed there on the 6th, or on the 6th. And then there is a calendar feature on the 3. And then if you're going to look at here, this is a watch that has a Roman numeral indicator. And if you can see here, this is one of the few watches actually that has the correct Roman numeral 4, because most of the watches that I see online, like when they have Roman numerals as indicators, it's not I and V, capital I and V for number 4, but it's 4 I's, or 4 straight lines. This is one of the reasons why I bought this watch, even though it's quite expensive, because it has the correct Roman numeral 4. That's why I bought this watch. And then aside from that, even though that I'm not crazy about leather bands, but I really do want or to own a dress watch that goes along with formal attire, like, you know, coat and tie, or when I go to a party, to a formal party. So this watch will really goes well. The downside of this watch is actually the band, because the band somehow it has only a few holes. Actually, as you can see here, if you're going to look closely there, I put a hole there. See, I put 2 additional holes because somehow it doesn't fit my wrist, because there are only there are only 6 holes, and then it's quite big on my wrist, because I have a small wrist. So when I tried to put it on, it needs additional holes. If you're going to look there, it looks ugly already. But it was my mistake that I manually just, you know, manually, what do you call it one? Manually rin ako siya gibuslutan din ha. It looks quite bad already, but that's just but that is just the band. But I can always find or look for another band online. And then if I'm going to buy a new band that is Frederique Constant, it's quite expensive actually. I think it will cost me almost $100 just for the band. And then unfortunately, until now, I wasn't able to buy a band with this kind, because when I tried to reach out to their website, they said that they don't sell bands on their website. I'll just try to contact their authorized dealers. So when I tried to contact some of the authorized dealers that they sent me, somehow this band, this navy crocodile band, is not available. So until now, I'm still looking for this band, so that I can replace this band that has, you know, medyo damaged, the damage siya sa pagbuslot na ko ng hole. So, and then also, as you have observed here, most of the automatic watches, they have a skeleton back case, but this one, it's solid back case. Actually, this is just a very simple watch. It's for me, if you're going to ask me, from the price that I paid, somehow I don't know, because it's quite simple for me, so quite expensive siya compared sa how it looks. But because this is Frederique Constant, so you expect, and there's also it's Swiss made, and then it luxury wrist watchmaker, so expect that the watch is, expensive, even though it is not expensive looking watch. Okay, so that's how, I mean, that's only for me, but I do not know with you. I know some of you will going to find this one expensive looking, but for me personally, it's quite expensive. It's quite expensive sa iyang itsura. So this is the watch. Okay, so it's a dressy watch that goes well with your formal getup or formal attire, in rose gold, and then a dark blue dial or a midnight blue dial, automatic Frederique constant. Okay, so that's it for this review, and then see you next time. Bye.